And the other thing I remember her saying is, let's go by Arlington. They've opened the gravesite to the public, which I looked up, and that was 1967.
Wow.
So born in April of 62, I'm either 5 or 6. I think I'm 6 because I think it's the next spring. But I remember those two discussions. So now I'm just fascinated. I think the next watershed for me was seeing the Zapruder film on TV. I mean, when Executive Action came out, it came out in the summer of 73, as I remember. And I was away on a family vacation or trip to see my grandmother or something. So it played in our local movie house and I had to see it. And it's, Mark Lane driven Executive Action, Will Geer and Burt Lancaster and these actors. So I don't see it until later. But in 75, I see Geraldo Rivera is going to, he's come out and said, we're going to show the Zapruder film. So he has Robert Groden, who's gotten a hold of a bootleg copy and done a lot of, visual enhancements to it. He's got on Dick Gregory, the comedian and activist. And when I see it, I can't sleep for 3 weeks. I had no idea what the headshot was going to be like. I had read a lot, and I knew what it was going to be. None of the autopsy photographs had come public yet. So you don't really know what that headshot's going to be like. And then all the people in the audience gasp. And now all hell breaks loose. So now people in Congress are like, whoa, the head went backwards. Now there's bootleg copies being shown around college campuses all over the country. And that pretty much leads to the House Select Committee on Assassinations. That end, you have the Church Commission and the Rockefeller committees, and you have all this congressional or Senate investigation. Church Committee, Rockefeller Commission. So they're in the mid-70s, and now they're finding out pretty clearly in D.C. at the Senate level that the CIA was enlisted the mob to kill Castro. And Alan Dulles, who said on the Warren Commission, he never mentioned anything about that. So he dies in 1969. So all this nastiness is coming out, leads to the House Select Committee on Assassinations, which comes to the conclusion there is a conspiracy. They buy into the Dick DeBelt recording. They say there's a forced shot from the grassy knoll. Then this Harvard group studies it in 82 and said, nope, you got a timing problem. You have Sheriff Decker saying at the exact same time of these sound impulses, which are supposed to indicate gunfire. He's saying on to Parkland, on to the hospital. That's known to have happened 1 minute after the shooting.